Hello guys, welcome in today's crypto technical analysis, and today we're going to discuss the BTC and Ethereum price actions as usual. And as you remember, we witnessed that the BTC broke the resistance level of 51,500 and 52,500 area under a lower time frame as well as the 4-hour time frame, and that was expected. It was right around this area. We're in the lower time frame 15-minute chart, and what happened was 1-hour time frame we said it bullish, as well as 2-hour time frame went into the bullish side. However, we needed confirmation actually under a 4-hour time frame, and in the last video I said the 4-hour was giving a bullish signal, and since then actually we reached the previous all-time high level around $57,000 plus. So we start from higher time frames and all the way to the lower time frames. I really hope that you enjoy and learn from this video. As usual, I'll provide a key educational content with clear levels, and this will help to take your own trades. And before we start, as usual, hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now, without wasting time, let's dive in. Weekly time frame. Under a weekly time frame, as you remember, we've been following this bearish engulfing candle where we had a beautiful few weeks green candle and we covered by the bearish engulfing candle, and that was concerning in the last 2 weeks. However, at the moment, as you can see, with this bear candle, bears push the price down and then bulls trying to push it back. So what does this mean? In the line chart, we have an interesting scenario that you can see. We might have a potential double top that you can see it clearly in the line chart. As long as we stay below 57,500 weekly level, we have still got over 3 days to close this weekly candle. As I said, as long as we're going to stay below 57,500 or 58,000 ideally, then that's going to be another concerning point. However, at the moment it is too early to talk about it, and as you can see, for this double top play out, we have to reject from this level. 21 weekly EMA is around 35,000 level. So for this double top to play out, we have to reject from this level, and we need to come to this level, which is 45,500, and then there will be a massive panic in the market. However, do not forget that even if we reject from here, it is too early to talk. To bear in your mind that this is a double top. We can see it on the, I will show it on the daily and as well as the 4-hour time frame, but we've got tons of support below us. I'll show you in a minute. So bear in your mind, as long as we're going to stay below and we do not break this level, 45,700, 45,500, this double top won't play out. Once we're going to break it down, then we can see the double top scenario on the weekly time frame. And I also would like to mention that weekly time frame is extremely bullish, and as long as we do not lose this 21 weekly EMA, it will be just a correction under a weekly time frame. So it is too early to talk about it. As long as we remain above weekly 21 EMA, we are good with this type of correction in the market. Moving on to a daily chart. On the daily time frame, there is not much change regarding this parabolic curve. As you can see, we are inside this parabolic curve. However, if we're going to analyze this price action from the recent all-time high, once we reached 42,000, we dumped, and after a little bit of consolidation around here, we start moving up, and you can see it, the 42,000 level of here. We got clear breakout within this candle, and then we start pumping all the way to the new all-time high, was $58,000. However, at the moment we are facing on the daily time frame as well a similar scenario. Weekly time frame, double top, we can see clearly on the line chart. As you can see, this is a bit concerning. However, as I said, 4-hour time frame is bullish as long as we've got the support levels down below, which is slightly changed. We will go through to it in a minute, and we will see the important levels. So bear in your mind, we are at resistance. So if you look into a candles in the last 7 days, we are having a green candle non-stop. At the same time, the stochastic oscillator is maxed out. However, as I said, do not rely on this oscillator too much. As you can see, we came all the way down, we pumped up, and then we had a bearish signal right in here. And before we went all the way down, we got again a bullish signal. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. Before we move on, if you want to learn all these technical analysis, what I'm showing, And if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intent mentorship is available. It only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master. If we're looking to a 4-hour time frame, I added this resistance level, and some of the support levels are changed. We had a support 1, support 2, support 3, and higher time frame support 4. At the moment, we don't need support 3 and support 4 because it's too early to talk about it. These support levels and an instant update was via Twitter. On the 4-hour time frame, once we reached the all-time high of 58,500 and we dumped all the way to $43,000, as you remember, dollar to dollar, we had a support box in here. We reached to this level and we took it from the swing high to the swing low, this Fibonacci level. And once we reached actually from 786 48 hours ago, and as you can see, we had a parallel channel here 48 hours ago, and that was expected actually to get a rejection right from here. As you can see, there is a resistance of 786, which is 55,093, and alongside with this midline of the parallel channel. And I said highly likely we will dump to 618 level. However, we didn't reach to 618 level, but we were in between 618 and 66 level, which was 53,150 area. As you can see, once we dumped, we went all the way up to our resistance area. This resistance is extremely important for the BTC. We got, as you see, rejected right from here. That was previous all-time high, and at the moment it matched with our extreme important level of the Fibonacci level at the same time. So I'm trying to say this is very important Fibonacci level in the 48 hours. As you can see, the 10th of March from 12 UTC time, we kept rejecting from here. So at the moment, if you're going to pay attention to this level, it is keep rejecting, as I said. So in a line chart, you can see again a double top. In the 4-hour time frame, we might play this double top scenario. It all depends half an hour and 1 hour time frame we'll be looking at in a minute. So as long as we stay above this 786 level, then we might be safe. However, as I said, this level is very important, 56.6 and 57,250. As long as we're gonna cross above, then we will go to our target zone of 62,000, 64,000 and $70,000. This level will actually tells us what will happen to the BTC in the coming days. As long as if we're gonna manage to break it, and that leads to a trend change, which means that we will be start creating a new higher highs. So this was updated via my Twitter account. If you're not following me, you can follow me at CryptoMagnate8. So instant updates will be via Twitter. 10th of March, as you can see, I updated this BTC chart. At the same time, 1 AM, I updated the Ethereum chart. So for instant updates, you can follow me via Twitter. So as I said, as soon as we broke clear breakout, as you saw, I mentioned in the last video, we went all the way up, retested, again 0.66 level, and we're just going up. We will see how we're gonna react to this resistance level. I didn't expect in the first go we're gonna break. Usually it doesn't break. Second time, I'm a bit cautious again. We will see how the daily candle will close tonight. Moving on to 2-hour chart. 2-hour charts, more or less, we're gonna see the similar scenario. In a 2-hour chart, as soon as we broke this level of 43,500, it nearly matched with our important level of Fibonacci 382. We went all the way up to the next 0.5 level. We came back, retested. You can see it dollar to dollar. Since then, we had a bullish signal under a 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame is extremely healthy for the Bitcoin. 1-hour time frame, similar scenario. As you can see, price a bit stuck in this area. We went up, retested it. Since then, 1-hour time frame also in the bullish territory. 30 minutes time frame. As soon as we broke the 382 level, 48,850, we retested this level, and then all the way we start moving towards the upside to recent all-time high of $58,000. So at the moment, I'm watching whether we're going to close above this resistance level or not. Yesterday, you can see how many candles we had a battle right inside this box. At the moment, today, in the last 5 hours, we are having another battle right inside this box. If we cannot manage it under a lower time frame, highly likely this is going to be the level that I'm watching. Once we're going to break this level, and we might go again revisit of this important Fibonacci levels. If we're going to hold this level, highly likely we will go up, and this time we're going to break this important resistance level, and next target I'm assuming that we're going to reach to 70,000 in the near future. So these are the levels on the lower time frame. If we cannot manage to break and close above this resistance line, we're going to come half an hour. I don't believe this time we're going to hold it, and we will be highly likely retest this level. The bullish scenario, if we're going to break it and stay above this resistance line, we are good to go towards the upside. Moving on to the Ethereum, once we broke the 0.5 level of the Fibonacci, we went all the way up, and via Twitter account, as I said, you can see it 10th of March Ethereum dollar, new resistance level 1930, 1958 added, and usually this resistance level is very important. However, we should see a pullback to 618 level. And finally, 4-hour time frame started looking good. As you saw, the price level was around here when I updated, and we came exactly to the 618. We retested this 0.786 area. We couldn't manage to break it, and we retested again. We closed above the 618 level. So again, what levels I'm watching? Ethereum is slightly weaker than BTC at the moment. We number of times tested 786 level. However, same as BTC, this resistance level which I added on that update, 930, 958 levels are very, very important levels. So we got rejection. At the moment we're holding 618 level. But Ethereum, as I said, it looks weaker than BTC. If the BTC dumps, I think we do not hold the 618 level anymore, and we will be highly likely testing 0.5 level. At the moment it is too early to talk about 386 and this support level of 1470, 1570 levels. So even the bearish scenario, you can expect 618, highly likely we're going to test this time 0.5 level. Still, 4-hour time frame is very bullish. Looking at 2-hour time frame, as soon as clear breakout, and you can see it, number of candles was closed above 382 level, we entered into a bullish zone. However, on the 2-hour time frame as well, you can see it week to week tests, and only here we broke it kind of. It was a fake out, and then we had a bullish engulfing candle. So we're above 618 level at the moment. So the levels that you need to watch, this is not that you can take it as a series. Breaking of this resistance level means the trend change on the Ethereum. At the same time, once we're going to break 960 area, and that brings us to print another higher high. 1-hour time frame, similar scenario, broke it, little bit of consolidation around here. We went from 618, we got rejected and tested this very important level of Fibonacci, as well as we had this red line is acting as a support at the moment, but it was a resistance, and then we are in the bullish territory. At the moment you can see it, we kept printing a higher highs. However, since yesterday afternoon we started printing a lower highs. 1 hour is a bit struggling, and if we cannot break this time, then we will see the price will go towards the 0.5 area. So at the moment 1 hour time frame is in consolidation area. So recap, as long as we're going to stay below, then that's going to be giving a chance to enter from 0.5 level. However, if we're going to break this resistance level, then we are good to go towards the north. If there is any change, it will be updated via Twitter account. We came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.